So, hello everyone, welcome back. Now, let us start problem number 18, which says a space between plates of parallel plate capacitor in equation figure number 24. This figure is filled with two slabs of linear dielectric material. Each slab has thickness A, so the total distance between plates is 2A. All right, slab 1 is dielectric constant 2 and 1.5. The free charge density on the top of plate is sigma and minus. All right, we need to find first of all the dielectric displacement or electric displacement, sorry, then electric field, polarization, potential and bound charges, and then check our answer. All right, so this is problem number 18 on page number 190. We are given with a dielectric slab, uh, two dielectric slabs in between the parallel plate capacitor having surface charge density as plus sigma and minus sigma at the top and the bottom respectively. So we need to consider a small Gaussian pillow box here and then take our calculate our electric displacement. Apply the, as the figure is symmetric, you can see it is a rectangle. That is why we are using this formula, because the curl of D is 0 here for symmetric figures. Alright, why? Because for symmetric figures the curl approaches to irrotational values. Alright, so the Gaussian pillow box has area A, and Q applying charge formula in terms of charge density sigma into A, electric displacement comes out to be sigma. Alright, now let us calculate electric field. Electric field, general formula for electric field and electric displacement is this: E is equal to, as we calculated D as sigma, E is equal to sigma upon epsilon. For slab 1, E1 is equal to sigma upon epsilon 1, and we know that epsilon is equal to epsilon naught into epsilon r. Alright, putting the value of epsilon r1 as 2, it is given in the question. Epsilon r is dielectric constant. I hope you know that. Dielectric constant, dc. Alright, so E1 is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. For E2, we get 2 upon 3 because it was given as 1.5. You can calculate it directly. Now for polarization, as we know that formula for polarization, epsilon naught susceptibility into electric field. So polarization for slab 1 and slab 2 can be easily calculated. I hope you got that. How? Epsilon as it is, susceptibility is 1 minus epsilon r. Alright, and into E is for E1 sigma upon 2. Oh, epsilon minus 1 r, sorry, epsilon minus 1, and epsilon r minus 1. So sigma upon 2 epsilon naught cancel, and from this formula put the value 2 here. 2 minus 1 1, so P1 comes sigma upon 2. Similarly, sigma upon 3, you can calculate it. So now let us calculate part number D, which says the potential difference between the plates. So as we know that for potential difference, E1A minus E2A integral. Alright, so putting the values, epsilon by 2 epsilon, sigma upon 2 epsilon naught for E1 into A, minus of minus. Why minus? Because E2 is the electric field for the slab downside. Alright, that is why negative. 2 sigma upon 3 epsilon naught into A. So we get potential differences 7 sigma A upon 6 epsilon naught. Now the calculation of bound charges and the amount. So as P is uniform, P means polarization is uniform. You saw that sigma upon 2 and sigma upon 3, they are constant. That is why rho B will be 0. Now let us go to sigma B. Sigma B for surface number 1. For slab number 1, this sigma B for slab number 1 is will be for the top. Let me just take this figure. For the top, this top, the charge density will be 1 plus epsilon for this one and negative for this one, plus epsilon minus epsilon by 2, oh, plus sigma minus sigma by 2, plus sigma minus sigma by 2. For P1 is sigma by 2, and this we are already given epsilon sigma, and this we calculated. All right, so the difference is sigma minus 2. Similarly for P2, for the bottom, only this is left. All right, sigma minus 2 sigma by 3, we get sigma by 3, 2 sigma by 3 from here. All right, similarly for slab number 2, sigma b for 2, we get for the top only negative sign changes, and for bottom only negative sign changes. All right, I hope you understood how bound charges came. Just apply some the values of polarization and the surface charge density given in the question. For the top it is given sigma and plus sigma, and for bottom minus sigma, and for the polarization we calculated in the at the back page. Now for electric field we need to recalculate them. So electric field is total surface charge density into epsilon naught. So it is sigma upon uh, total surface charge density is sigma upon 2 sigma upon 2 and 1 epsilon naught. Similarly for second also 2 sigma upon 3 epsilon naught. So this is how we calculated all the parts for this question. I hope you understood. Just do the bound charges yourself by considering for polarization at for slab 1 and polarization for slab 2. You'll understand how negative sign came here, because we considered P2 for bottom, that is why negative came here, and for slab number 2 negative came for the top. All right, so you'll get to know how negative came here. Do it yourself and you'll get the answer. If you face any difficulty, let me know in the comment section. So that's all for this video. See you in next video. Bye bye.